Well, hey, y'all, it's Krystal Hunsucker. Happy Magnanimous Monday, and welcome to your $1,000,000 message. Well, today is a little different, and I honestly never imagined that this day would come, and yet here we are. Today is going to be my final official $1,000,000 message. Now, before anybody gets worried, I want to clear it up and tell you what that means. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still a Mary Kay sales director. I still love this company with all my heart. I still believe in our mission. I still believe in what we're doing. I'm just simply stepping away from leading this weekly message. And I want you to know that my heart is so full. This isn't a sad goodbye. It's a grateful goodbye. It's one of those moments where you look back over a chapter and think, God, thank you for letting me be a part of something so much bigger than myself for 15 years. Every single week, I have had this privilege of spending a few minutes with you. You know, sometimes I would know exactly what I was going to say, and sometimes I literally had no clue. Sometimes I was recording while traveling. Sometimes I was squeezing it around a baseball game, family life, vacations, single life at one point, dating life, new married, 2 little boys, a full life that I have now, and all the beautiful craziness that just comes with living. But every single week, I really, truly, with all of my heart, feel that God was so faithful. And that's really what I want to talk about today. Because if there's one thing I hope you've heard through these messages over the years, is that God is faithful. This call has always been about more than sales, more than recruiting, more than cars, and more than titles. Those things are wonderful. They change families. They create opportunities. And I never want you to discount that. They do matter. But this call has always been about people. It's been about encouraging you, encouraging women, helping someone believe in themselves again, helping somebody keep going when maybe you wanted to quit. And for me personally, this really has been a ministry. There are very few things in my life that I can look back on and say with complete confidence, God, I know that you asked me to do that. And this has been one of them. And I truly believe people have found hope because of these messages, hopefully that I've left. I truly believe people have drawn closer to God because of the messages. I truly believe some people have come to know Jesus because someone simply shared one of these calls. And if that's true, then every single week was worth it for me. Over the years, people have asked me, how do you always know what to talk about? And honestly, I don't. I don't even know. I would pray. I'd ask God to show me what someone needed to hear. Sometimes it came from scripture or going to church, maybe a message I heard. Sometimes it came from something one of my boys said. Sometimes it came from something happening in my own life. And sometimes it came from a lesson I wasn't expecting to learn. But somehow, every single week, God always has given me something. And a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to tell you this because I think transparency just matters. For the first time in 15 years, I was in my kitchen and I was thinking about recording, and I didn't want to. And honestly, that has never happened. Not one time. It wasn't because I don't love the call. It wasn't because I don't love Mary Kay. It wasn't because I was burned out. Honestly, it really caught me off guard. I remember thinking, Lord, what is this? Why am I feeling this? So I prayed and I listened and I didn't ignore it. And I truly felt the Lord whisper something so sweet to my heart. I feel like we need captions, intentional pause, because I'm trying to gather myself. I felt God whisper to my heart, you have finished this assignment. Not because something was wrong and not because I had failed, not because I didn't love it anymore, but because this chapter had reached the ending that He, our great God, had written all along. You know, Ecclesiastes tells us there is a season for everything, a time to begin, a time to finish. Leadership isn't just knowing how to start something. Leadership is also knowing when it's time to joyfully pass the torch. And that's really exactly how this feels. There really is complete peace in my heart. It's not sadness, it's peace, because I know God isn't closing a door. He's simply turning a page. And speaking of passing the torch, I am so excited to tell you that the $1 Million Message isn't going anywhere. Amber and Kristen have graciously said yes to continuing to lead this incredible life-changing call. So over the coming weeks, you're also going to meet 3 brand new $1 Million Messengers, and I love that. It's so exciting because this call honestly has never belonged to one person. It's always been bigger than any of us. You're going to hear fresh stories, fresh perspectives, fresh encouragement. And I hope you'll cheer them on the same way that you've been cheering me on all of these years. Later this week, Callie and Tiffany and I will each leave our own final messages like I'm doing right now, but we are officially passing the torch. Don't you love that picture? It's not a walking away, it's a passing it on. So now, you knew I couldn't leave without telling you a story because that's kind of became our thing, right? Most of you know Beckham has been through brain balance, and guess what? We've been on another journey on something called therapy. That's PEE therapy. Raise your hand if when you were little, you were a late bedwetter. My hand is up really high because I always joke it's completely my fault. Well, Beckham has still been wearing nighttime underwear, and we decided it was time to help him through that next milestone. This program, Therapy, uses a special alarm in a mat. The second there's even a tiny accident in the middle of the night, the alarm goes off. When I started researching it based on a recommendation from my sister, I was really fascinated with learning that this isn't really about drinking too much water before bed. It isn't about sleeping too hard. It's neurological. It's teaching the brain to recognize what's happening while he's sleeping. He's creating a new pathway. So about a month into the program, I was totally discouraged. I was thinking, this isn't working. We're exhausted. We're changing pajamas. I'm changing sheets in the middle of the night, getting up in the middle of the night. And I honestly wanted quick results. And every time I started getting discouraged, I kept feeling the little reminder, stay consistent, trust the process. Trust the people who have gone before you. Don't quit because you haven't seen the breakthrough yet. So we kept going. Month 2, things got a little better. And now we're wrapping up month 3, and we've had more than 20 dry nights. Well, actually, we did have one little teeny tiny accident that didn't even make it to the sheets. He is doing amazing, and I have been so proud of him. Not because it happened overnight, but because we stayed with it. So as I was watching this happen, I thought, isn't this exactly how our businesses work? We want overnight success. We want one conversation to become the next recruit, one appointment to become a star consultant, one class to change everything. And we do know there is the power of one, but that's usually not how it happens. It's consistency. It's trusting the process. It's believing the people who have gone before you. And it reminds me of, if you've ever done that exercise with the deck of card illustration, we've all heard it for years. You start laying down cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Those numbered cards are all the no's to a new consultant saying yes, then another, and another, and another. And you're tempted to think, maybe this isn't for me. But what if the next card is a king, a queen, or a jack? Those are the recruits. You'll never know if you stop laying down the cards. Success belongs to the people who stay in the game long enough to see what's waiting on the other side of consistency. It's true in Mary Kay. It's real true in marriage. My word, it's true in parenting. And it's really true in our faith. Don't give up too soon. Sometimes God is doing his deepest work long before we ever see those results. So as I'm going to close today, there really aren't any words. How do you say goodbye to something that has been a part of your life for 15 years? How do you put into words what it feels like to close a chapter that God has used to shape you just as much as you hope it shapes somebody else? The real truth is, I don't really think I can. I don't think this is goodbye to you. It simply is goodbye to this assignment. And somehow that just makes it easier and harder. Easier because I have complete peace. Harder because when you've loved something this deeply, you never really want to let it go. But maybe that's what makes it so beautiful. Not every single chapter is supposed to last forever. Some chapters are meant to prepare us for the next one. Some assignments have an ending so that someone else's assignment can begin. And I think that's exactly what today is. One of my words this year has been foundation, and maybe that's why this ending feels so right. Foundations aren't built to be admired forever. They're built so something else can be built on top of them. If these 15 years helped lay even one brick in someone's faith, one brick in someone's faith, one brick in someone's confidence, the foundation of a brick in someone's business, then my heart is so completely full. And when God writes the story, every ending is really the beginning of something else. So today, these tears aren't sadness. It's really just truly walking away with gratitude. Gratitude that He trusts me with this assignment. Gratitude that you trusted me with your heart. Gratitude that every single week for 15 years, I had the privilege of speaking life into people I may never even meet this side of heaven. Such a gift I will never, ever take for granted. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Thank you for 15 unforgettable, magnanimous Monday, $1 million message years. I'm so grateful that Amber and Kristen are continuing this mission. And I am even more excited for you to meet the new $1 million messengers who will carry this incredible tradition forward. I know they're going to bless you, and I hope that you are going to encourage them the same way you've encouraged me all these years. The show must go on, and honestly, I couldn't be happier about that part. I love you. Thank you for letting me be a part of your story. You are forever part of mine. God bless you. And for the last time, unless I get the honor of being a sub here and there, raise your hands in the air so that I can bless you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He make His face to shine upon you. May you know that if God is for you, who can be against you? With God on your side, whom shall you fear? May you be like a tree that is planted by rivers of living water, that your leaf will not wither. And whatsoever you do, say it with me, it shall prosper. I love you.